What is up, everybody? I'm the Retro Nerd, and welcome to another episode of Retro Night. And this time around, we are playing Gator, one of my favorite Game Boy games from my childhood. So let's give you the little story of Gator here, because I don't own any of the fucking book or box or anything like that. But anyways, so basic story here is the story of the game is that a dragon warlord known as Hila. I don't know, man. It was a Japanese game, got translated over here, blah blah blah. Anyways, Hila or Jilla, I don't know, it depends on how they're gonna pronounce it, teleported his castle and army to the peaceful animal kingdom of Moberry in order to destroy it and establish his ultimate rule. The Council of Elders of Moberry put Charlie, our hero, the gator that you play as, the highland alligator, on the task to send the invaders packing it says unsure in the Wikipedia. It means to ensure their well-deserved freedom. Fucking dumbass amateurs. But anyways, so yeah, that's what you do. That's the whole story of Gator. Alright, so let's get into what the game is all about. So pretty much you start off and you have a location of 4 different areas. You got sky, I think highlands, which would be like mountaintops and stuff. You got grasslands, and then you got underwater stuff. So you each pretty much area or stage, because each one always has 4, and they get difficult and more difficult as you progress. And your only attack is you whipping your tail. So once you enter an area, because each one's broken into sections. So like, let's say you choose the underwater level, it's broken down into like, let's say about 4 sections. So the first section, you have to find the key to unlock the door. Next section, same thing. You have to dodge enemies, attack enemies, do what you gotta do. Now you got cool power-ups such as the bombs. When you find those in the chest, they will explode all the enemies off the screen, and you would have freedom for a while until the enemies respawn. Yes, these enemies respawn constantly. They're on a, like, I don't want to say like a couple second timer. Some enemies take 2 hits to kill, some enemies take 1 hit. It's just the name of the game, to where you got to remember which ones take 1 and which ones take 2 and stuff like that. Another thing that you collect are hearts, which are your life. Just collect as many hearts, make sure you're always filled up, because the game will get harder as you progress. Another thing is the peas. You get these, it's a pea inside, like, I don't know, it looks like a big giant D, but it's a little pea inside of it. I don't know, you'll see them eventually in the gameplay. But you collect enough of those and you'll fill up your power meter. Once your power meter is filled up, you will throw like a tail slash. It'll actually like shoot a slash from your tail, which goes a pretty good distance, and it helps you with getting enemies that are coming towards you and kill them off faster. Other than that, once you complete all 4 parts of a whole area, not of like, let's say, okay, let's just do this. Alright, you got a chapter. It's got 4 different parts. 4 different levels to choose from in that chapter you have to go through. Each level of that chapter has 4 different, like 4 to 5 different sections that you have to go through and find the key. So once you're done, like, let's say you beat the water one. You don't have to do the water one one's done. Then you go on to the sky's done. And then you go to the mountains is done. And then you go to grasslands is done. Once all 4 of those doors are pretty much closed on the screen where you choose if you want to go all the way to the sky or all the way to the water, once those are done, then you'll fight the boss. And I show off, the first level boss, which is nothing more than a cave frog. But what's cool is each time, pretty much, when you encounter a boss, you get a big giant P power up that, you know, automatically puts you full power, and you can just sit there and slash, you know, those tail slashes at them. But remember, eventually it will wear off. Yes, your power move will eventually wear off. But let's see, anything else I gotta say about this game? I don't know, I just played a shit ton when I was a kid, like when we went on trips to Mexico and stuff. I was actually kind of happy that my brother actually still had the original copy that we got from a Goodwill, or we just found it somewhere. I think someone got rid of it because it was damaged, but the game still works, believe it or not. I can't believe it actually still works, especially after all these years. This thing's almost like 20 years old. I mean, yeah, it came out at a certain time and date, you know. Let's see, when was it released? Alright, it was released in 1991. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's 20 years old. But I mean, I'm talking about, you know, how long we've owned it for. I just can't believe, you know, he had it this whole time, because I really like this game. It's made by Natsumi. I believe that is also the creator of, I believe that's the people that make Harvest Moon. Let's see here, I got Harvest Moon. Yep, it is the same people that make Harvest Moon, so yeah, no wonder I loved it so much. But yeah, fantastic game. I highly recommend it. If you got a Game Boy lying around, go pick up Gator. I just don't know how much it's going for as well. I would say maybe about $10. Let's say it goes for $10. And if I'm wrong, well then shoot me. Not literally, don't do that. I'll look it up real fast. Because I also got, in this video, I'm also going to show you guys a picture of my copy of the game as well, because I want to show you what I mean by damaged, because you guys are going to be like, oh damn, that is damaged. I can't believe that actually works. Alright, just waiting here. Tail. Now it's weird because Gator actually has a apostrophe right before the G. So it's tail apostrophe Gator. Let's see what we get. Holy shit balls, Batman. Yeah, you guys aren't gonna be able to get a Gator game, cause it's a fucking rare ass game apparently. All the ones I'm seeing on eBay is everybody wants it for like $100 and some odd dollars to $139 to $130. That game's fucking expensive. I'm glad I have this. I mean, my copy's probably not worth much because mine's damaged, and I'll show you what I mean by that. But hey, at least I don't have to go out and buy a fucking $100 game. So anyways, guys, I'm going to throw up right now the picture of my copy of the game so you guys can see it. But other than that, I've been the Retro Nerd. This has been an episode of Retro Night, and I hope you guys have fun, you know, watching this video. And if you do somehow, some way, get a chance to get a copy of this game, go for it. Why not? But anyways, guys, I've been the Retro Nerd. Well, there's always emulators and stuff like that. I would go with the emulators. Anyways, guys, I've been the Retro Nerd, and this has been an episode of Retro Night, and we were playing Gator, and that's pretty sweet that I found out I actually have a copy of this somewhat expensive ass game. So that's cool. Anyways, guys, Retro Nerd out.